Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my Seiya review. Today I have the newest Mythcloth EX Sagittarius for you. It's actually supposed to be released tomorrow, but yeah, I got my way of getting stuff. So today I'll be doing an unboxing, easy unboxing for you, and I'll be doing an assembly, and then I'll be giving you my final review. It actually this time, Sagittarius, the box is as big as the Gemini Saga and Leo, because Aries and Scorpio, their box sizes were actually shrunken down. So I think it's because of the wings. Yeah, it's a bit large. So anyway, on the side you'll see the object mode, and on the side again you'll see in his cloth mode, and of course just some information, miscellaneous information. Unfortunately I have actually opened it because this is actually my second take on the video. Someone called me, so I had to stop the first video, but I'll be resuming. So let me just put the box away. So what we have is the tray number. The one of the tray is actually the Sagittarius object mode part, and the bow and the arrow and the helmet and all that. And another tray is actually all the face expressions, the hand, the wing, and the actual actually still gives you a cape. So that's pretty cool. And well, the last tray is actually, the first tray is actually just the body and all that. And I was actually assembling, on my previous video I was actually in the middle of assembly, and yeah, the phone call came, so I had to stop it. But let me just explain again. This time the body is the same Generation 4 figure updated version that you saw in Scorpio. So what difference is it is that, see, it actually goes up and down to clip onto the torso part, because I believe a lot of people were unhappy with the original torso where you can't actually get it off. And this time the face expression is actually pretty good, I would say. But again, I'm not a guru for Saint Seiya, so it's up to you to decide. But I think it's a lot better than the original EX version. But appendix wise, I think the appendix one still looks pretty cool. Well, can't complain there. So anyway, where were we actually? There's 3 parts that I've already assembled. These are all die-cast metal, and then let's continue, shall we? So this is actually quite unhappy. This is actually plastic. So let's just slide it in. Is this how we slide it in? Yeah. I can see the problem there. See, the coloration difference is actually there. You can see it's a lot, it's a lot shinier on the lower leg part. So anyway, so this is the foot, and as usual, he will have the boot. So let's just clip it on. And this part, this actually is, of course, plastic. So actually, just to be on the safe side, I'll put that on last. Let me just pop the feet back on. Yeah, just a little information. The creator of Saint Seiya, his star sign is actually Sagittarius. So that's why he actually made Sagittarius extra cool and the character very important for the Saint Seiya universe. So that's just a little tidbit for you, everybody. Yeah, I'm not too sure about Mythcloth at the moment. Is it still popular? I'm actually not too sure, to be honest. All I know is that I've spent too much money on it. So there we go. That's the legs done. Yeah, it is actually pretty solid, as in, like, yeah, you can see it wraps the whole leg up, so that is actually pretty good. But you could actually tell there is a discoloration of it, so that's yeah, not too good in my opinion as well. So anyway, let's go with the hand. The hand here, of course, is metal. It's die-cast metal again. You can hear it clinging on my glass table. So it's not gonna focus, is it? Doesn't matter. Like I said, you will be able to see this on my Facebook site with high-res photos of it. So feel free to go and have a look. Okay, I have to open the oven. Of course, the hand here is plastic again, and the hand guard is also plastic. This time, on the actual arm part, there is another plastic. There's another plastic part where you have to actually snap on. So let's snap it on. Yep. So it goes on like that. So look at the hand. I'm actually looking forward to Capricorn. Hopefully they'll make it soon, because my star sign is Capricorn and I always liked that character, to be honest. Actually, I've been reading the Lost Canvas lately, and yeah, I do prefer Lost Canvas to the original version. So if there are some fanboys out there, I'm sorry. You can flame me in the comment section below if you want. But I do prefer the Lost Canvas opposed to the original series. I guess it's because they do show you a lot more personality between the gold saints, opposed to like the original comic where the gold saints just, yeah, there's not much character development, to be honest. So that's my little nitpick, and I'm having trouble putting this together. Interesting. Has everybody read The Lost Canvas? If not, I do recommend you to go and watch it. Or oh, the plastic just fell off. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. Oh, yeah, not a good day today. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that because it just flew under the chair. So I'm going to get into. There's a lot more plastic than I expected, yeah. I know that the wing would definitely be plastic, but I didn't realize that on his hands, and I mean the hand part and all that would be plastic as well. Okay, so that is the hand and the leg part, so that's all done. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the torso part. Alright, and as many of you know, the torso always comes in two parts and it's always plastic. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lift this up, slide the torso under into his body, and then once that's done, you hear the click, you slide it back down, and that's it. And that's the torso part done. And then what we're going to do is next I'm going to put in the front armor. All metal, so that is pretty cool. So that opens up from the back. Get him to open up his arm, slide it underneath it, and then you just close it, and that's it. And his head falls off. Alright, so that's his body there. And then now we have to go put on the shoulder part. This time the shoulder part comes in two parts. There's a little plastic here, and there's a metal one here. So the plastic one will just go onto his onto his little shoulder part, and then this little clip here will go onto the torso part. Like, does it click in? Yeah, it clicks in really easily. So just, okay, I'm sorry, all I'll do is I'll just put the other one on before showing everybody what it looks like. It's kind of hard keeping track on both the camera and the actual figure. So if sometimes you miss out on something, I'm sorry for the bad angle. I do my best to show everybody what it looks like. Fairly straightforward, that's pretty easy. Just let that focus and look for the metal, the little hand part that fell off. So let me just put that back again. It doesn't like me, does it? Sagittarius doesn't like me. It does not want to go on. Alright, if you guys have this problem, then that means it's not limited to me. Oh wow, that's terrible. No, it's not gonna go on. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. Gonna try again later. Alright, so that's pretty much, that's what he looks like for now. So next, what we're gonna do is I will have the torso, the hip part. As you can see here, normal, it's all metal here, so that's pretty cool. You can see that there is actually a discoloration of it as well. The waist part is actually light. It's actually like a light silvery metal. Apparently, this is what the original cartoon and the cartoon was. It was supposed to be a light color, but I'm not too sure as well. So I'm just gonna remove the front part, and this should open up. And then slide it in there. Careful not to scratch off the paint. Okay. Awesome. And this one, I would assume, clicks in there. Interesting. Does not want to click in. Let me see. How does this belt work? Am I supposed to slide it in? Yeah, this is actually kind of difficult. Why don't they just make it like the original, where all you need to do is just click it on instead of... It's like a little belt clip where you have to slide the whole thing in like that. That is actually really difficult. Alright, so that's the hard part done. Alright, is it going to stand up? Yeah. That does actually look pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I do like the EX ones. I've always, each one of my review, I'll always say that I like the EX one. So anyway, let's go on to the next. First, I'd like to show you what are the extras you get. You get a Seiya head. I'm just gonna let it focus and show you the scope of the sculpt. Yeah, that is the updated Seiya head that you can use to replace it. Looks pretty cool though, and he also comes with extra different hair to go on, so you can have him with the tiara as well. And so that's that. And of course, Aiolos comes with 3 different faces. One is a screaming face. One is the aiming face, where you see in the box. And the other one is his closed eye face. So, sorry, like I said, you can see these on my Facebook site. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to put on his tiara. So first, of course, we're going to remove his head. One thing that I have to say, the tiara looks silver. See, this is actually silver. I'm not, yeah, it's, I'm actually scratching my head on this as well. It's not supposed to be silver, it's supposed to be a bit of a lighter gold. But then, if you can see, it is actually pretty silver. It probably looks a bit yellowish from the video, but then keep in mind that my light is actually a bit yellowy, so it's probably just reflecting the light off. But it is actually really, it's pretty much just silver. So anyway, to put the helmet on, I have to remove this part off, and I will need to replace it with the helmet head. And as you can see, his his tiara is just a peg that goes into the hair, like so. So see, so that's Aiolos with the tiara on. It does look, yeah, it does look pretty good, I suppose. It's a lot thinner, but then it's a bit stupid how the side of the helm does not connect to his face. It reminds me of like Isaac Kraken from the Sea General. So let me just put this on. So I'm just going to let it focus first for everybody to see the coloration of it. No, it's not focusing? Yeah, it's focusing. Yes, you can see there's a bit of a coloration of it. Mind you, again, the light. So lastly, we're going to look at the wing. Look at that. That's just beautiful. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I have to say, this is awesome. The wing part here is just amazing. It moves like that, and it opens up here. So let's put it on him. So this just goes onto the back, and there we have it. Can we close it? No? Oh, okay. So, ooh, this becomes a bit heavier. See, he's not gonna stand up, is he? No. Oh wow. This is gonna be a bit hard. Let me just fix his body first. Or I'm just gonna hold him by the by the feet, because of seriously, the wing is just large, so it's not gonna keep him balanced for it. So I might need to get a stand for him. Overall, the wing is beautiful, but I might have to have a play around with that. So this is Sagittarius Aiolos. I would say my complaint on this would be, yeah, the coloration on the lower leg. The lower leg part is really terrible. So like I mentioned, see it with the correct lighting, you can see it's like Dragon Shiru, the god mode, the god cloth. You can just see the difference of it really easily. And other than that, probably just my only other complaint is the color of the helm. Even though it's probably not that bad under this light, but then yeah, it's not that good too. But I have to say the wings are beautiful. This is what Sagittarius is supposed to be, his beautiful wings. But after you have to get a stand for him, because he actually does not want to stand up after putting the wings on. So yeah, okay. Oh, okay. I got him to stand up, but the pose is probably really, really terrible. So you can see the wings is extremely beautiful. Just gonna. So my final thoughts about this myth cloth. I would say that definitely get him. He is actually quite cheap now. You don't want to grab it after they are out of print, because you will probably regret it. It's going to be expensive, and we all know it. It is a beautiful cloth, I have to say. The overall design of it is really nice. Other than that, that's not much to talk about. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a play around with it, and I'm going to try and pose a bit of different poses for him, and then I'll be uploading my written review on my Facebook. So thanks for watching, and feel free to have a look at my Facebook for written review and higher res photo, because my camera just does not want to focus. Alright, so thanks again guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Well, 2 months later it will be Virgo, Shaka, and I'll see you guys then. Take it easy.